Put your hand out and say force go.
Shut the fuck up. Next thing you're gonna...
Force go. Force.
Nope. Don't think it worked.
Go. Nothing happened.
How it works is just you're
If only
channeling,
that's how it works.
you're basically thinking of an action to do with your mind, and then using your hand as a channel for what you're doing. Depending on your midichlorian count, it's varying things. You might have an extremely low midichlorian count, and I don't have a midichlorian checker.
You want me to
We
find
never
one?
took one because I never tested the chests of the Vanguard army if there was any force sensitives.
Right, I remember you saying something about not liking the Force, so I guess that makes sense.
Force is a burden, gives you too many threats, you feel too much in the galaxy. I've used it, I tolerate it, but I'd still rather not have it. The only thing it helps is negotiation.
I just still don't get why me, like, why am I Force sensitive? Doesn't really make sense.
Who knows?
I have a theory, and it's very probable, according to what I know. You're a son of some sort of force user.
You know who your daddy is, boy?
Or mother?
No. I don't remember my real parent.
So, what I'm asking right now, Danny Greaves is not your original name.
It was the name the slavers gave me. But it's the only name I've ever
Slavers?
really known.
Slavers don't usually give a last name, surprising.
I can vaguely remember the boss saying I reminded him of someone, and that's why he gave me that name. But I have no idea what it means or what the significance was.
Well, I suppose I mean, you don't have any memory of anything, so it's not like I can search on, like, any sort of data bank to see if you have any living relatives. If I could find any, that'd be great. Because then... oh, we could actually figure out if you actually had you're a descendant of a Force user.
Ironically, I guess one of the only people who would know is that Mandalorian I killed to gain my freedom. And asking him's out of the question.
Do you have friends?
Yes, exactly. You no doubt had friends, considering he had friends in the Zon Consortium.
You think that his friends would be willing to talk to me, considering I, you know, put a blaster bolt through his...
I mean, if he was part of the consortium or
willingly.
something, maybe once we take care of Zon, we can look through their data banks.
So they won't listen willingly, but interrogation techniques should work. Slavers don't usually have anti-interrogation techniques.
Fair enough.
I can also take blood samples of every person I meet.
That's
That
tedious.
would be necessary.
Hey, we kill plenty of
Turns
people.
out that
Maybe I
Dax
killed
was my
someone
dad the
related
whole
to you.
time.
Maybe Boss is your dad.
So
I
proud.
know for a fact that
I'm
you're not
so
my
proud.
son.
Oh yeah, what I was insulting Dax was this true. He did lose his family.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit...
You once again need to moderate yourself, Dax. You
Just turn off your
have
emotions.
the... yeah, of course.
What, are you
Because you
afraid
can do
I'll
that.
fall to the dark side?
No, I'm afraid to literally get too angry and do a very stupid move like lunge forward versus a lightsaber and then just chop off your arms.
Well, I'm usually a bit... I mean, I usually don't let my anger get that much to bear with me in terms of duel.
That is
Like, I
literally
won't
like
do
the
something
second time I've
stupid.
heard in like a month of you like doing that, so. I've heard this happen twice this month. This is the second time. So I don't really believe that.
Maybe you could ask Nora
Yeah,
since
but I
she's one of
didn't
those
do anything
dedication
stupid
hippies.
to... I didn't do anything stupid like lunge forward and get my arm chopped off now, did I?
You're being overly aggressive. A defensive opponent can easily punish you. Doesn't mean you get your arms cut off, but it still means you could get easily, gravely wounded. Anger blinds you in the heat of combat. You need to keep
What if I'm your
calm mind
father?
so you're actually able to... This sounds like such Jedi bullshit. Holy shit.
I was just gonna say, you're starting to sound like Ron Coda.
It works for non-force users because unlike me, where I can just use my fucking force power and I'm like, you know what? I don't like you today. Say to 79. Goodbye. I can't do that with like you can't do that. So
I mean, getting
Yeah,
angry
exactly.
while using the Force is a whole can of worms on its own.
who fucking cares? Most people don't get addicted to the power game of the dark side. If you do, you're a moron. You realize the dark side consumes all. You have to moderate your use. If you go full deep, like investigating every fucking holocron and other shit, you're gonna have a horrible time of lusting for power, lusting for knowledge, immortality, strength, and all this other shit. And it just becomes a time sink, a drain, and it literally destroys you.
Hey, Sparrow, hold
Yeah,
on for a sec.
it's like what I said about the Sith. Always
Are you
between
gonna
Force.
try?
gain.
Force, go.
Maybe
Force.
maybe it's a different saying.
Go.
Oh my god! dude.
I
Holy
did it.
shit.
Oh boy.
Maybe it's force. Activate.
Great.
Great
Me a
job,
few feet.
Danik. Whack the code. Now you're a Jedi Master.
Try it again. Let's see if it works.
Force, activate.
Whoa!
Wow.
But yes,
My midichlorians
all
made
these dark
sausage.
siders are always obsessed with power. I have power. Like, look, I have what could be considered a criminal empire, but I consider a PMC.
Yeah, but you don't
Yeah.
want the force, right?
It's only criminal
There
empire.
are other
depending
people
on
in the
who you ask.
galaxy, other famous Jedi Sith who didn't want the Force. I mean, there was, I believe, even fucking one according to logs that wanted to kill the Force, which would have killed all life in the universe.
In the Outer Rim, what makes you a criminal? Getting caught.
Truer words
I mean,
never
w-
spoken.
yeah, we're in the Empire. So, well, actually, not anymore.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
since you're all here, I got stuff to share.
Oh.
Nice.
We love the Empire. We were able to yoink some Ariado uniforms. Also, Zelos 2 is under siege by General Veers.
Yeah, I heard about that
Yeah,
one.
we heard about that.
Do you think Severance Taun would train me with a lightsaber if I asked really nice?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, perfect, Janik. You both are missing the same arm.
Yeah,
Too soon.
you're a match made in heaven.
You are truly a perfect match. Have you ever considered that you were clearly meant for each other?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I consider that all the
Clear.
time, but you're saying it mockingly, and I believe it sincerely. So I'm not going
Hey,
to
man.
humor you.
No, I have full confidence in you, Dan.
I'm ordained. I can get you married.
You know what? I will ask her to go to, date me the next time I see her.
Where's your first date gonna be?
I'm legally a priest on 3 planets.
The more you know, I
Why?
guess.
I'll take her to see some pot.
Yeah, may I ask why?
Yeah, I became legally a priest and then slaughtered everyone in there.
Well, if no one's left alive to
That really
execute
sounds
you,
like
I
an
guess it's
HK
still
moment.
technically
Holy
a priest.
shit.
Yes.
That is such an HK thing to do.
I did that for 2 of them.
I'm thinking.
What'd you do with the last one?
Fuck, I'm
We do
bleeding
not
really
speak
badly
about that.
again.
Well, the last one was a cult, not really a religious order. Well, I guess it was.
Oh, how fun.
Yes, there were daily sacrifices. It was all well planned out. They did run kind of like a business. It was fun for a while, but then I did end up killing them all.
Also,
Yeah,
jokes on
that-
boss.
that I'm
I
not
do
surprised.
have my date with Severance planned.
Nice.
I'm gonna take her to watch some pod racing. Then I'm gonna cook her a candlelit dinner. It's gonna be.
Nice. Just don't make too many kids.
Ah ha ha.
Ah ha ha.
Populate the Jedi Order. Ah ha ha.
Well, I guess the Chiss won't be quite so unknown anymore at that point without me you're gonna make.
Just make like an assembly line.
I've come to terms with the fact she's 99% gonna say no. But I can always hope for the 1% yet.
Anyways, back to what I was doing before we got a.
I've been considering this for a few months now. Should I make a mouse droid army?
Well,
You know what? Do it. I think that'd be really fun
Yeah.
to see.
What would you use it for?
Overwhelming my enemies.
I mean, mouse droids can operate
How?
turrets from what I can see, so they can be programmed.
All you can see for miles is just mouse droids rushing towards you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I suppose that would be a potent tripping hazard.
Yes, and I will mount blasters on their backs.
Agreed.
So they can shoot out their shins. Good
Yes.
idea.
Put some razor blades on there too.
We'll send in the cavalry mouse droids, and then.
Mainly, I want to go down in history as the leader of a mouse droid army, like thousands strong.
I got it. Attach a lightsaber
Yeah.
to the front of the mouse droid.
Yes.
You'll be the giant mouse droid that makes all the rules.
Yes. I'll be the mouse droid king.
He'll have a
Honestly,
castle
I
that's
will
also made of
help you
mouse
do
droid.
that. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, all the buildings will be made out of mouse droids.
Yes. Mouse droid paradise.
So Dex, have you ever heard of Pill? Jason, yeah, shit.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck.
Milk?
No, we're not running with this.
We're not doing. We're not doing.
No.
Yeah, back to the
no.
mouse droid story.
It's Paragus milk.
Back to the mouse droids.
Yes. I will make a castle of mouse droids.
Why are you doing
Sounds
this?
beautiful.
So I can go down in history as the leader of a mouse droid army. I just want hundreds of thousands of mouse droids at my disposal.
I mean, it makes just about as much sense as him being a priest on 3 planets. Anyways, you said you were gonna show us something?
Oh,
Oh
right.
yeah, so thinking of stuff. Yeah, pilfered armor. Correct. Yes. Every
Oh,
item
it's
have their own
pilfered
uniforms now.
Soon there'll be our uniforms.
This is a beautiful pilfered arm.
You're gonna shut up.
Why are you looking at me like that, Bob?
Because he's thinking
I
of
don't know,
finishing what he
T-Kettle.
started.
He's got you there.
Maybe that's your legal name.
Who knows?
Yeah.
That could be my Jedi name.
Yeah,
I'll be Master.
Tea Kettle.
So what do you
Master
think?
Tea-Kettle. I like the
That's
stripe.
interesting. Yeah.
Here's it without the holo projection, because we actually have some.
Looks nice.
Definitely an interesting pattern. We've gotten to the point where the warlords are really trying to distinguish themselves from one another.
A bit unoriginal with the coloring, though.
Yeah.
White
I
and
think
black
the
is
pattern
so
where it is
last.
mostly.
It's so last year.
Yes.
Alright, a little bit of gray in there.
Guess it was a scurrier.
What do you think? I think it doesn't look as good as the others.
I like the shape of the helmet.
True.
I'm sure they're working with what they got.
Yeah. I mean, they're Imperial. All they would have is, like,
Regulation.
Ignore that.
Kill the hologram.
Ignore that. Cut that out.
How did you acquire an LMG, Danny?
You gotta cut that out.
Force LMG.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not that dripped out, as one might say.
Well, they're former, like, Empire,
Not
right?
really,
So they
but-
only have, like, gray, white, and black paint.
Now these guys are cool.
True.
Oh. Now that looks good for a scout trooper. Surprised more of their scout like this. It's like good
What do you
night
think,
out
Tea
camo.
Kettle?
I once dated a girl who broke up with me because she wouldn't dress like a scout trooper in the bed.
What?
I don't
Thank you
believe
for
you've
the
ever
input,
dated.
Tea Kettle.
Are you talking about Severance Dawn?
Yeah, of course.
No.
That's the only girl that Danik has ever fucking met.
I'll have you know that I know plenty of girls.
Oh, really? Introduce us
Nora.
next time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Remember Dax here rated her tits once. She like.
Yes, yes.
years ago.
Oh, come on. That joke is older than my kids used to be at this.
But it made Tea Kettle make the tea kettle noises.
Okay, fair. I'll give it a pass for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Dax saying like, "Hey, Nora's tits aren't that small. They're average."
No, it said that they're not that big.
Oh boy. And there, somebody get the tea cup.
Yep, and that's what
The tea is
happens
right.
when you only have like one or two women in the entire service history of your armed forces unit.
Isn't that still the same?
The statistics would like to talk to you. We have at least one more woman.
Yeah.
At least
At
one
least.
more.
We have at least 50.
Oh, they never worked under my station.
Of course, they're just conscripts.
Yeah. Plus,
Keep
I
their
never
numbers
really
Do we have any
needed
more
to
funny-
sight in the conscript armor because we made those suits to be one size fits all, essentially.
Okay, you ready for the final piece?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, we don't actually have the final piece.
Don't have it?
No, but I got something else you like. These are very prominent. These were not hard to cut. These things. Check these out.
Ah, yes.
That's the Star Enforcers.
No,
I like
that is
So
a
they have
nice
another color.
scheme.
I like them. I like them a lot.
And hey, they got. I like the underrobes they got too. Very stylish and it looks practical too. Very practical.
Say, we got any more funny moments that's happened over the last 30 years that would make Danik cry?
It was the one time Dax said to hold his fire because there were bombs on him, and A1 shot the enemy immediately.
That recording like 20 times. It's still fucking funny.
Yeah.
Hold your
Yeah,
fire.
and the way I said too, like I'd had bombs strapped to me so many times up to that point that I was just too tired to even be afraid anymore. It's like it was just par for the course.
I literally walked up to you and held you hostage and said, "Doesn't this seem familiar?" And you did not get the joke.
Yeah.
This is the time where Dax got crushed
I mean,
by
it
the
didn't feel-
dynamic clap.
It didn't feel familiar to me because you didn't strap a bomb to me. That was the problem.
There's a time Dax
I got some
crushed
bombs.
by a dynamic. Yeah, I also got some.
So do
bombs.
I. Let's do it.
Hey Dax,
Yeah.
who wants to? I have this backpack. Who wants it? Who wants to use it? I remember I was supposed to give it to one of you. Who
I
wants it?
have this backpack. Who wants it?
What?
It's a backpack. Trust me. The way you, it's cool. It's a cool backpack.
I think Dax
Yeah,
wants it.
take the backpack.
Yeah,
All right,
you
I'll
get-
take the
you
get-
backpack.
You can't, except anyone but Dax can have it.
All right, then give it to Dan, because I'm sure he'll want it.
Ooh, I wonder what's in
Oh,
here.
you took the backpack.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you get to test.
Oh,
What in the?
Oh.
I thought it was a bomb.
So did I.
I thought so too.
Oh.
This
That
is a
actually
stupid
looks-
thing R&D made in their free time recently.
I was just
I
about
want
to
one.
ask, did Kinesworthy or Bulk make this?
I
What,
think
did
Bulk
A1
funded it
greenlight
after he
this?
saw- I'm pretty sure Bulk gave them money after he saw this funny design, but he had nothing to do with it. I don't know who originally made it. It wasn't Kinesworthy. This is something Kinesworthy made. It's called Impractical.
I feel like this is something A1 would make.
This truly would be something A1.
If
Yeah.
anyone
We did
can
have
tell
a-
me-
Knows.
But let's see. Any more funny things that would make? Oh, you don't hit the propellers. They hurt.
I was just gonna say, this would definitely be like something A1 would use if he could stab people with the propellers like a saw blade.
Yes.
So, any more funny things that would make tea kettle tea kettle?
I'm leaving.
Danny,
I can see- he can
don't
see
you
it
want your
going.
Jedi training?
Yeah. Yeah,
This
don't
is
you
the
want all
entry
your
fee.
questions about the great and mysterious Force answered?
This is your entry.
You're right. You know what? Fuck.
Plus, we gotta help you find your family too. Or your friends, or whoever's still alive.
You know, I remember this time where Danik was out on a mission. Well, not Danik. Who the fuck was? It was Snow out on a mission. We were walking. He trips over his 2 feet and falls down like an 80-foot cliff. The only thing he said when he went down was like, "God damn it," as he fell.
Yep. Oh yeah, and then there was that time, I can't remember if it was Saber, I think it was Hopper. I remember that time we were first taken to the luxury ship. Hopper almost fell off the boarding ramp. And
Yeah.
before we grappled, all he just heard was, "Oh!"
Whoa! You just heard, "Ah!" as he went by before we saved him.
Yep.
That's where. Oh yeah, we also had. Remember Havy and their.
Oh yeah, she had the most ugly laugh I'd ever heard. It's like, hey, even Danik's laugh was better than hers.
What are you trying to say about my life?
We're saying
I'm
it's
just
better
saying
than
you shouldn't
Havy.
be ashamed of your laugh, because we've heard worse, trust me.
I have a video from Flare, the astromech, where
Should we?
it fucking they were on. It was back in Coruscant, but somehow Zach had like a loader, We should, yeah, put it on this.
Yeah, hold on, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll go find it.
The archive.
I have a.
Yeah, you
Do
ready
you want me
for
to
this?
just
Did you have
put
it-
all
are
of
you
the
sure?
funnies? I have a shitload.
All the funnies, sure. Put all the funnies. We'll all sit
Yeah.
down on the couch and have a little we'll do some like actual fun
Yeah,
like
sit down. Sit down.
memorializing like the old times because it's officially the old times. Holy shit! It's been 20 years since most of this shit has happened.
Yeah.
The Clone Wars was 24 years ago.
Huh?
Indeed it was.
Dax, when you have a kid, and it can script him into the Vanguard.
Well, I'm not sure about conscripting him, but I.
Have you met a special someone yet? Are you gonna be able? Are we gonna finally get rid of the fucking group of virgins and droids?
Oh, what, you expect me to kick all these guys to the curb and replace them with my own kids?
Yes, exactly.
Are you able to
The
put a
Vanguard is
playlist
just
on
ran
this?
by the Dax family.
I mean,
No,
hey.
you have to select individual videos.
I mean, hey, it definitely would be nice to have more humans in our cadre, or aliens for that matter. Nothing against the droids, but you know. I've had
Dax
people
is
tell
very
me
droid
that-
phobic.
I am not droid phobic. In fact,
Yes, you
people
are.
actually How so?
Yo,
You are constantly complaining that there aren't enough people around.
Well, that's
Yeah,
because people, whenever I show up to any type of meeting point with only droids
This
with
one
me,
doesn't
that's
count.
the
This
first
is not
thing
canon.
people point out.
Yeah, it is.
yo,
That was at the end of the video.
I do remember one time it was me, Saber, and Dax. And Dax pulled me aside, glanced at Saber, and said, "Don't you wish?"
I
there
mean,
were
most
more
of those are
real
non-canon.
people around?" And then he rolled his eyes dramatically.
Okay, I do not do that. Also, how would you have seen it anyway? I barely ever take off my helmet.
You know, here's a good question for you. Best battle we've ever done.
Danik already asked me that question, believe it or not.
Yeah,
I
we
was
did.
asking like Dax. Okay, best duel.
Best duel. Oh, that's even harder to narrow it down.
I mean, you participated in quite a few of those.
Exactly. Oh, it's...
Hey, Danik.
Yeah.
You are. oh shit.
Yep, I don't think his reflexes were good enough for that one.